We are joined by Dr. Ed Domanskis, and we are actually coming to you from his beautiful Newport Beach facility. And Dr. Domanskis, last time you were on this show, we talked about the range of services that you offer as a plastic surgeon. And of course, you do all of the things that would normally be expected. But one of the things I wanted to ask you is, if someone goes to, say, the wrong doctor or tries to save some money and doesn't get quite the outcome they're looking for, is that something you can help with?
Yes, I think that most plastic surgery procedures fortunately do come out quite well, but there's a certain percentage that really need revisions. Maybe they look a little bit unnatural, they look weird, which I think most people really are concerned about. And something always can be done, and I think that with my experience, I've been doing plastic surgery and primarily cosmetic surgery for the last 15, 20 years. I'm able to hopefully help these patients. I try to tell them that they don't have to go through life being marked, okay? In other words, where people say, oh my God, you've had plastic surgery, because in most cases, all the results that should occur from cosmetic surgery should be quite natural. Patients shouldn't, say, oh, you had it. They should just say, oh, well, you look better, you've had a good vacation, you changed your hairstyle, things like that. So I think that, patients should realize that if there is a problem after cosmetic surgery they've had anywhere, that something still could be done to correct any type of problems that they may have or may concern about. Maybe their breasts are a little bit different from one side to the other. Maybe because of liposuction, they took off more on one side compared to the other. Something can always be done to help them.
And that's nice to know, because obviously you go into this kind of thing hoping for the best outcome. And, just myself over the years, I've seen good and not so good. And the good ones look completely natural. They look just still exactly like themselves, only better. When you look at someone and go, oh, they had something done, then that's usually a sign that there's a problem.
Well, it may not be a problem. It's just the fact that, a lot of the plastic surgery depends upon, first of all, the doctor's aesthetic sense. I mean, what he thinks is attractive, but also his technical abilities too. So there's two components to the procedures that we do, as well as the doctors that the patient chooses. So I think it's really, behooves the patient to choose our doctor very, very carefully initially.
Well, because it truly is, in my opinion, a blending of art and science. And it should be a doctor that you feel you've really made that connection with, that you're both looking at moving in the same direction. So if someone would like to, say, get a free consultation with you, how would they go about reaching you?
Well, it's very easy. They just have to call my office, either 949-640-6324, or they can find me on the internet through my website as well as through Google.
All right, Dr. Damascus, we'll see you next time.
Thank you very much, Ron. Nice to see you again.